The year 2025 is shaping up to be spectacular for gamers. From the launch of new handheld systems to the release of Pro Editions for existing consoles, there's no shortage of excitement on the horizon. But perhaps the most thrilling aspect is the lineup of highly anticipated games set to release throughout the year. I, for one, can't wait to dive into these immersive experiences and lose myself in what promises to be some of the best titles we've seen in a while. If you haven't explored these upcoming games yet, now's the time. You won't want to miss out on what's in store. Number 8, Doom: The Dark Ages. Doom: The Dark Ages marks the first Doom installment since Microsoft's 2020 acquisition of ZeniMax Media, the parent company of ID Software. However, the game won't be an Xbox console exclusive. Instead, it will launch on day one for Game Pass subscribers. While its exact release date remains a mystery, it has been confirmed as a 2025 title. When it does debut, the game will be available simultaneously on the Xbox Series X and S, PC, and PlayStation 5. Doom: The Dark Ages is set to take Doomslayer all the way back to a version of the Middle Ages. Number 7, Grand Theft Auto 6. The 2022 leak of Grand Theft Auto 6 confirmed the game's setting as Vice City, the GTA universe's take on Miami, previously featured in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. The leak also revealed dual protagonists, Lucia and Jason, who players speculate are inspired by Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes. The game appears to have a present-day setting, continuing the trend of the last two mainline entries. Although there have been speculation that development delays could push the release into 2026, most sources are trusting Rockstar's statement that GTA 6 is still scheduled for a late 2025 release. So far, only PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S versions have been confirmed. Number 6, Fable. The long-awaited reboot of Fable has officially announced during July 2020 at the Xbox Game Showcase. Over time, the project gained credibility with the addition of writers who previously worked on critically acclaimed titles like Horizon Forbidden West. Excitement grew in 2024 when it was revealed that Eidos Montreal, known for its role in the successful 2013 Tomb Raider reboot, would be collaborating with main developer Playground Games on the project. While many Xbox exclusives have been making their way to PlayStation recently, Fable remains confirmed only for Xbox Series X and S and PC. The game is scheduled to release sometime in 2025. Number 5, Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds marks the first new installment in the franchise since World propelled the series to global stardom. It's also the series' debut on current-gen consoles, launching on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on February 28, 2025. Unlike earlier entries, Wilds carries the weight of high expectations as proven AAA franchise. However, a limited beta released in October of 2024 received lukewarm feedback, raising concerns about whether or not the game would be polished enough for its February launch. So I'm definitely eager to see what comes of Monster Hunter Wilds. Number 4, Marvel 1943: Rise of Hydra. In March 2020, Marvel unveiled one of its most impressive trailers in years, and it wasn't for a new MCU movie. It was for the long-anticipated Marvel video game, Marvel 1943: Rise of Hydra, written by Amy Hennig, renowned for her work as writer and director on the first 3 Uncharted games. Set in 1943, the action-adventure game will feature 4 playable characters: Captain America, Black Panther, Gabe Jones, and Wakandan spy Nanali. While the exact release date remains unannounced, the game is slated to launch on unspecified platforms in 2025, with confirmation that it will arrive by the end of the year. Number 3, Ghost of Yotai. In September 2024, it was officially confirmed that a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima was in development. Titled Ghost of Yotai, the game is reportedly far along and set to launch on PlayStation 5 in 2025. Set over 300 years after the events of the original, the sequel introduces a brand new protagonist while remaining within the same timeline, potentially featuring nods to its predecessor. Developer Sucker Punch has also promised enhanced player control over the narrative, offering more freedom than Ghost of Tsushima. Number 2, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. It all began with 2019's critically acclaimed Death Stranding, where players took on the roles of Sam Porter Bridges, portrayed by The Walking Dead's Norman Reedus. A courier navigating a perilous landscape filled with dangerous creatures and rival couriers. Now, Kojima Productions is expanding its portfolio with multiple projects in development. Their next release will be Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, a sequel that builds on the foundation of the original. While fans eagerly await other upcoming titles like OD and Vincent, the next chapter of Death Stranding is set to launch in 2025 exclusively for PlayStation 5. Number 1, Sid Meier's Civilization 7. Civilization 7 is the 7th main installment in the iconic strategy franchise, where players guide a civilization from the dawn of human history to the far reaches of the future. Along the way, you'll make crucial decisions shaping your group's cultural, technological, religious, and intellectual growth. Players must navigate relationships with other civilizations, whether through diplomacy or warfare, facing off against AI or human opponents. The game promises to deliver the classic Civilization experience fans know and love, while introducing fresh elements to the series for the first time. Scheduled for release in February of 2025, Civilization 7 will be available on all current consoles, as well as PC and Mac. When it comes to the most anticipated games of 2025, the spotlight falls on a handful of highly talked about titles. While there are certainly other big names worth mentioning, like Assassin's Creed Shadows, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, and Clair Obscur Expedition 33. These titles, though major contenders, seem to take a backseat to the ones dominating discussions both personally and across the gaming community. These standout games represent the pinnacle of excitement for what's shaping up to be an incredible year for gamers. Let me know in the comments what you guys are excited for and awesome games to check out for the new year.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.